The last time we played, one of the guys I rescued...
Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome.
He disappeared.
See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not.
So this clown Zolf.
And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone. Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastiion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped, started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him.
Well, Zolf just snapped and apparently took all the crystals, I think, with him. That I used to build this place up. So, I don't know. Let's see if I can forge anything. I'm not gonna bother doing that.
Kid ain't finished here yet. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards. We ain't much for pleasantries.
Alright, so we're gonna go out and get the shards now back.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Base, proving grounds. Alright, we got a shard here detected. Jocelyn Bog. It rests somewhere in this field, overgrown marsh, known for driving men mad.
After Zolf's little episode, Kid sets off in search of shards. First stop, Jocelyn Bog. You'll get lost in that bog, I told the kid, and I won't be able to guide you back. Well, I let him go. What else could I do? What could any of us do? Zolf put us in a real bind. Hurt the Bastiion bad. But the shards can make it better. They're like smaller doses of the core's medicine.
Shouldn't be too hard. Get the shards, bring them back. Rebuild the Bastiion.
Shame the only place to fill that prescription is out here in the wilds. This place is intoxicating.
The wild unknown spanned much of the continent, tempting the city with its riches and mysteries.
Don't know where he's gone. Might be gone for good, for all I know.
Prosper Bluff. What the hell happened to me?
Wherever he is. Somewhere I've never been. Somewhere I never want to go. The dead welcome him with open arms.
The Hanging Guardians. What the hell's going on there?
Kid pops him good. That a survivor? No, ma'am. The It's a lonesome ghost of a gas fella. What do you say to a kid who's seen too much? I'm Zolf of Nigura. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now the kid sees something stranger still. Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds peckers, lunkheads, wallflowers, pincushions, vine apples, swamp weeds, ankle gaiters.
What the hell's going on?
There's no way out. Now the Bastiion can send them even farther into the wild unknown. Kid sets foot inside one of Ceylondia's famous watering holes. The security's just gonna have to straighten him out. He's a petty thief. Kid succeeds where the calamity failed. Would you look at what he did to poor old Rondé the bartender?
Sorry,
Proper
Rondé.
story is supposed to start at the beginning. It's so simple with this one.
What the hell is going on?
Now here's a kid whose whole world's alright, snoozing there on a rock in the sky. He wakes up. I'm just fooling. He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. He sees what's left of Piff, the bull. The gods, they're all undone. He sees what's left of his lifelong friend. His friend, he's come undone too.
I stopped that ass grenade on him. On myself.
He sees what's left.
What the hell's going on now?
Undone.
That's getting annoying.
Thought we'd lost him, but he finally comes to.
This Jawson bog, man, got me tripping here. What the hell? Oh, there's a shard. I got it.
The shard ain't lost either. Not anymore. Now to find a ticket out of this hole. Bootlickers dig their nasty thorns into his heels. Disgusting things. Ever heard of the lung blossom? It's bigger than the stories say. The breath on that thing, like a scumbag sprung a leak. They say one whiff of lung blossom can make you lose your mind.
I almost died, man. Can't believe I got out of that.
Well, the kid prunes it down to size somehow.
Can't believe I killed it. Almost had me.
Mother only knows what happened in the bog. Kid never much cared to speak of it. A shard is like a poor man's core, but beggars can't be choosers. That's it. A few more shards like that, and we'll be back in business. A single shard can breathe new life into this place. The shard's got enough juice to spruce up any of these places.
Alright, back in business. Let's go after another one.
The city tried to use the shards to stake out the wilds. So much for that plan.
Shard detected. Folktales say this is where the legendary Anklegator Queen resides. Anchor gators are nearly extinct, though folk tales say an ancient one exists.
Ankle gators used to roam the wilds, and they nested at Rothus Lagoon. Many a tale folks used to scare their children straight originated here. All kinds of beasts what don't know up from down, still lurking about. Only the city's brushers knew their way around the lagoon.
It's a decoy.
Even the brushers learned to fear this place. They used to think that ankle gators were extinct. Well, they ain't. One of them's been living in the tall grass. They called her Queen Anne. Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Can't fight Queen Anne without the proper tools. Can't get hasty in a place like this.
Wow, what the hell? Perfect. Oh.
They say you can't hurt an ankle gator unless it's raining. And it ain't raining. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same. Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Those pin cushions been living off the ankle gator's scraps. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. Bad idea to walk in gator grass. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. That's ankle gator country for you.
Jesus.
He holds his ground. Seems the Queen's running out of options. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Queen's got one mean bite. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid.
I gotta go through this freaking grass, man.
That old gator's right on his tail. Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding. Seems even stinkweeds know to stay away from the Queen. Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around.
I got a nice little ankle gator egg, I mean.
Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait.
I need that shard, buddy.
The
Nice to give
shard's
you.
sitting in plain view.
Got it.
Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, well. I'm gonna fight it anyway.
They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running.
Decoy. Hit it.
She's starting to get annoyed.
Haha. Look at that decoy.
And now he's made her mad.